again video for a lot of reasons. Ivanka Trump gives amazing response to critics who say she's complicit. First thing I want to say is, see that look in her face? That's the one thing I like about it. She is serious. Okay? She's starting to maybe realize she's powerful now. Her father's very powerful. The most powerful man in the world. And she has a right to be angry. She's very classy.
We hear the phrase complicit, that Jared and Ivanka are complicit in what is happening to the White House. Can you just weigh in on how you feel about that? There have been articles, there have been parodies. What do you think about that accusation?
If being complicit is wanting to be a force for good and to make a positive impact, then I'm complicit. I don't know that the critics who may say that of me, if they found themselves in this very unique and unprecedented situation that I am now in, would do any differently than I'm doing.
Right? Isn't that great? Critics have accused Ivanka of being complicit. Tomorrow she responds on the NBC, CBS This Morning. You know what? Let's go through a couple more. It's over. Sheriff Joe Aparios' legacy was just destroyed. Mitch McConnell just announced he has filed cloture to end a major filibuster threat by the Democrats. What happened? A minute ago there was... Oh, here it is, this case. I was like, I seen the video. I just seen the video. Alright, so... Watch. That circus ends. Sheriff Paul Penzone announces he's closing Tent City, symbol of Joe Aparios' 24-year rule.
I am shutting down Tent City. This facility is not a crime deterrent. It is not cost efficient. It is not tough on criminals. That may have been the intent when it was first opened and there was a need. But this facility became more of a circus atmosphere for the general public. Starting today, that circus ends and these tents come down.
Uh-oh. Then, breaking. North Korea has fired. North Korea files projectile, South Korea Joint Chief says. So they confirm it. The clock has now run out on all options for us, on options that are on the table for us regarding DPRK, says senior White House official. That's not great. Look who just made a 2020 announcement. God forbid. Actor Alec Baldwin has stated he'd love to run for president in 2020 because none of the other players on deck could beat President Trump. Oh, is he saying that in a good way? I doubt it. The Hill reported, I would love to run for office because I think people need something different. I think that all the people are on deck in 2020. None of them are going to win. The 59-year-old actor, who plays Trump on Saturday Night Live, told Extra in an interview released Tuesday. Without naming names, Baldwin reiterated, none of those people who are going to beat him. But Baldwin denied he plans to throw his hat into the political ring saying after his wife shook her head, "We're not going to do that." "You think things are bad now?" she questioned him. The performer added, "I'll tell you when things are going to be worse, if he wins again." Baldwin, a frequent Trump critic, once again took aim at the commander-in-chief, blasting him as idle. Idle? Wait, okay. One thing President Trump is not is idle. He's more like a souped-up race car on speed. He's the opposite of idle. Alec Baldwin is a dunce. He is trapped in a bulletproof bubble, soundproof, bulletproof, mostly soundproof bubble. One tradition is that you stay at the White House as much as possible and get some work done, the nevertheless author said. It seemed that Trump is someone who is shattering every tradition, labeling himself as the maverick, when in truth he's just lazy. Wow. Isn't that amazing? The difference in views two people can have? Wow. Alec, I wish you would do it. Like that goofy little chicken, that little guy on TV, that do it. I think you should do it. Drone footage shows huge crowd that swarmed the streets after North Carolina victory. You ever see a crowd like that for you, Alec? Ever? I don't think so. Drone shows Theophane's Franklin Street Chapel after UNC defeated Gonzaga to win NCAA title. Ooh. Gonzaga. What's that? Did this just go UFC on me? I like UFC. Alright. What's this? One more, folks. Find one more. Trump advisor just ambushed by reporter. State of emergency issued. How do you not go on that one? Alright. Please share, comment if you're affected by weather where you live. Okay. Alabama governor issues statewide of emergency preparation for storms. Severe storms expected to sweep across the South. ABC.com reports forecasters say damaging winds are expected to take form in Alabama and Georgia as storms continue to sweep across the South. Nation Weather Service meteorologist John D. Block says he expects storms to start around 4 a.m. Wednesday and late into the evening in southern and western Alabama. He says tornadoes are likely, and there are a strong chance of baseball-sized hail. That's terrible. In Georgia, meteorologist Laura Belanger, and it could be bigger than that, so be careful. Jesus, baseball size. Says about 75% of the state could experience severe weather around sunrise and ramp up to after 2 p.m. She expects damaging winds and several tornadoes that could touch down for an extended amount of time. Bellinger says larger cities that could be impacted include Atlanta and Augusta. The locations of this week's Master Golf Tournament. So the service says 21 locations in Georgia may have tornadoes on Monday. Wow, that's really bad.